If you're growing your succulents in an organic soil, something that looks more like a traditional potting soil than a gritty mix, I highly recommend bottom watering your succulents. And I'm going to show you what that looks like in just a minute. But if you're using a gritty soil for your succulents, you can still use this method too, especially if, like these succulents right here, you can't get into the pot with a hose or a watering can. So these are a little bit easier because there is a bit of a gap, but the rest of these on the edge, it'd be really hard to water with a watering can because I just can't get to the edge of the pot to pour the water onto the soil. It would just roll off the top of the succulents. So what bottom watering is you're going to take your pot of succulents, or in my case, this giant tray, and you're going to put it in a container that's slightly larger than it. And then you're going to fill that tray up, or the container up, with water almost to the edge of the pot right here. So you want to fill it up so it goes all the way up the side but does not get in onto the top. If it does get in onto the top, that's okay, but ideally you do it just below. And then you let it sit in that water for a few minutes until you can see that the soil on top is wet. So you can see in here, this soil is very wet. These have been sitting in here for a little while. And what that does is, as your succulent sits in this water, the soil then can take its time and it can absorb all of that water all the way to the center of the soil. So what can happen with an organic mix if you don't bottom water is the water will just flow off the top of the soil, because organic soil tends to be a little bit hydrophobic, especially if it's peat moss based. And what that means is when you pour water on the soil, it just runs off instead of getting soaked up inside. So you might think that you're watering your succulent a lot and that it's going to cause rot, but in reality, it's not actually soaking all the way into the center. And so your succulent isn't getting enough water. Now, you can also do this if you're using a gritty mix. You definitely need to fill the container that it's in and have that water go all the way up to the top or near the top of the pot. But you can actually do it if it's an organic mix by just putting it in a shallow tray and then putting the pots in and letting them sit for a while until the soil at the top is wet. So the soil will just absorb as much as it can. And then it's really important with either method, once you are done, you do need to pull these out. So I don't like to let them sit in the water for longer than it takes for the top of the soil to get wet. So I did leave these in overnight because it just takes longer for this soil to absorb, and it's not getting as much pressure because it's not full up to the rim right here. So I'm going to pull these out and put them on the shelf, and that way they can start the process of drying out. So this is another version of the soak and dry method that I recommend using for watering succulents to make sure that the soil gets wet all the way to the center. And of course, once you have watered your succulents, make sure that you record it in the Succulent Tracker app, so that way you never forget when you watered last, and you can even set a schedule to help you remember how often these succulents need to be watered. That way you'll never run into a problem with overwatering or underwatering your succulent, because you'll always have a record of what you're doing and be able to remind yourself when they need to be watered.